What was our game plan? What are we about to do, Greg?
Game plan is we're going to do the A7IV with the Tamron 2875 lens G2 against the lowly Canon M50 version 1 with the kit lens. We're going to do the same exact settings. Now the ISO is 200 on this. That's the lowest that this one will go, so we'll set it to 200 on this one, and we'll set the f-stop and the shutter exactly the same, and I'll try to get as close to a same composition and pose as I can, and then we'll see if you can tell the difference. All right, are you ready?
Let's shoot.
All right.
Get the shot.
So we'll start with the M50. And did you turn it down?
I did turn it. No, I didn't turn it down, but I turned it off.
That's it. Shoot's over. All right. And that's with my settings. That's it. All right. Laughing at me. Laughing.
We might be. We might be.
All right. So this light, what do we have it set to? Still 1/16 on the rim light and 1/8 on the key light. The rim light is 8300. The key light is 8400. And so I don't even know what we're at here. So we're going to shoot at 35 on here, which is probably like 75. It's 1.6 crop. So, okay. And then I'm going to come in tighter. I'm going to go all the way to 45 millimeters on this, which is, we're going to get, now we just have face autofocus on this. Part your lips for me a little bit. Yeah, you got it. And then chin down a little bit. Yeah. And then just a little bit this way. Yep. Perfect right there. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna come. Let's do this. So I probably shouldn't have moved the light, but just gonna get that right there. All right, I'm gonna put the light right back where it was. And now we'll switch to, and we're at 1/160 on the shutter, f10, ISO 200. 200, 1/160, f10. Now remember, that's a crop sensor and this is a full frame. So now we'll come in and we'll do headshots like we were, same type of deal. All right. Okay, I'm gonna bring it right in front. Okay, so we'll see how we did. I mean, I can already tell the resolution in camera is way higher on the Sony, but
nonetheless, you could still get the shot.
So I will put those in the editor and we'll compare them in post and see. I think you'll be able to tell the difference, but I don't think it's going to be as dramatic as you would think, so we'll see. All right, guys, so I tried to match the temperature up as closely as possible in the white balance straight out of camera. The M50 was a lot warmer. I can't remember honestly what my white balance was set to on the M50. I think I forgot to set it. On the A7IV, it's usually at 5300. That's what I usually set it at in studio. So I matched them up fairly closely here to where there's not so much of a difference. But I mean, here's the point of my video. It's not to say, oh, look, the M50 is as good as the A7IV. Clearly, the A7IV
is a newer camera. It has, the capabilities that it has with the sensor and the autofocus, and its other capabilities are high. They're far and above what the M50 is. But the point is to say that in a controlled studio environment, using a budget camera such as the M50 or maybe some other crop sensor, doesn't matter if it's Canon or Sony or Fuji or whatever, in a controlled environment where you're not looking, you're not dealing with low light, right? Where the larger sensor would give you an advantage there. So you're not dealing with low light, and you're not taking bokeh shots, right? So you're not trying to get, blur the background out. The lighting is controlled. Not bad on the M50. You're using the kit lens on the M50, which is, the cheapest lens that you can find for it probably. On the Sony, I was using the Tamron 28-75, which is an extremely sharp, lens. So, I mean, it's David and Goliath, but look at this. I mean, are you kidding me? This M50, I mean, with the kit lens, it looks great. For a crop sensor, you've definitely got a larger sensor on that Sony A7IV, but I'm not complaining. I mean, let's zoom in. I mean, clearly, I wouldn't even say clear. I mean, on this side, it is pretty clear that you definitely get a lot more resolution, a lot more sharpness with the A7IV on the left side. Not as much so with the M50, but again, look, I mean, I'm zoomed into, I think this is 100%. So I'm still not complaining. I mean, if you look at the iris, obviously you get a lot more detail, and resolution with the Sony A7IV. But again, if I'm, obviously if I have a client and they're looking to make large prints and things like that, I'm going to go with the A7IV all day long. But if hard times hit and, I had to sell all my gear, God forbid, and, I had to keep something that would work, I mean, look at this. This is, this works. The M50, I'm not hating it at all. So, really interesting comparison. It actually, I know the M50. I've had it for a long time, and I'm not surprised, to be honest with you. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments regarding these two shots. Again, I hope through the video that it comes through pretty clear, that you can see the differences pretty clear, but it's not insanely different, is it, between the two? So I guess that's my point. If you're a budget shooter, you want to do in-studio stuff, you don't have to go buy the greatest gear out there. You can really get by. This is adequate for sure. You can really get by on budget gear. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, and thank you for watching.